There we go. Can everybody see my screen with the MTX logo?
Yep, it's up.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for this time. We're looking forward to really, demoing what we put together here. Today, I just want to quickly go through the team, the technology we used, and how we analyzed the data, and then quickly go into a demo. Our team was made up of people from MTX and Google. All of the technology that we used, except for one piece, came from Google. And then all the people that worked on it, we came from MTX, from Joe and myself submitting the initial application to join, to our tech team, which includes Wesley, Hudol, Kuban, Abhishek, Ayush, Arsh, and Rahul, all either in data analytics or artificial intelligence. Okay, the technology that we used is we put everything on the Google platform. So the Google Cloud Platform is the base for everything we did. We loaded all of our data into Google BigQuery, and then any machine learning or advanced analytics, we ran through our AI platform called MavQ, and ultimately presented everything, and the presentation layer is through Looker, which is a BI platform that sits on top of Google. Excuse me. The four pieces that we use when we're going through machine learning and data analytics is first we obviously go through data acquisition. In this case, we use the public LAR, the Loan Application Registry data sets. We perform data pre-processing, which includes data cleaning and transformation steps, so we can go into further analysis. And then we did some exploratory data analysis, which starts building our visualizations and statistical techniques to derive insights. And then finally, in our driver analysis, we're looking at techniques to identify the key predictors in the data set. Ultimately, what that led to was some initial data analysis that, given the features of the public LAR data set, these were some of the correlations and feature importances that we have. Our solution is based around analyzing all of the HMDA data in the database and providing unique views into all of that data and being able to present that data in different ways. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pass over to Kuban to then to present the rest of it and do our demo. Give me one moment here and I'll pass the ball. So while we're waiting here, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about what we've done and where we were leading with this. We looked at a lot of the data, and in our past, what we've done is we've actually applied this data in the past to states to actually make policy decisions based on any racial inequities or loan practices within that state. And so we've somewhat done this before to drive those types of policy decisions in equality and lending. So that's really the point of view that we took in building out the platform, or building out the dashboards that we're going to be sharing with you as soon as we can get control here.
Can you see the updated screen now?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So I'll be sharing the screen, Kuban, and you can walk me through any changes.
Sure. Thank you, Ash, for that. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, JP, do you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So this is the data analysis that we have built upon on Looker. As JP already mentioned, that we have used BQ to put in the data and use the HMDA data here. So I'll just give a walkthrough of what are the visuals that we have created and the analysis that would be derived from them. So here you can see that from the data we know that these were a number of the applications. Those were in 2019, while this is the number of applicants in 2018. And among that, what we also have is the approval rate and the number of approved loans in 2019 was this much, 11,993,420, while the loans approved in 2018 was less than that. So the right side data, we can clearly see that the approval rate has gone high in 2019 with approx 19%, while the loan denial rate has gone low, which is around 0.6 percentage. Then as we scroll down, we'll see the loans applicants by gender. So we know that male genders apply for the loans the most. But the interesting fact to note here is selected both and male and female gender. So here a few people are there who have selected both and then applied for the loans. Now, another interesting fact about the dashboard here is the right side chart, which is based on race and ethnicity. So as we hover on any of the data here, right? So we can just see that, okay, what race it belongs to. If we hover on outside of the chart, we'll see that 75% of the applicants belong to the race white and ethnicity non-Hispanic or Latino. So this gives you a clear picture of what race and ethnicity the applicant belongs to. Now, if you further scroll down, you will be clearly, Ash, if you can scroll down. Yep, thank you. So we have just tried to show top 15 states where we have the approved loans versus the denied status there. So California, because it has most number of population, it's at the top. And in the right side data for the age-wise analysis, we clearly see that if a person is more than 74 years, the application would get rejected. But if the person is between 35 to 44, he has the second highest loan approved, while the highest loan approved goes to 25 to 34 age people. So because they might have some security or the risk factors there would be less. Now, as we scroll more down, what we can see is just the confirmation loan limit based on the loan approved or loan denied, and a very good chart that clearly shows what's the loan approved versus loan rejected based on the race distribution. So we clearly see that other Pacific Islander, they have a loan rejection of 60% in compared to loan approval of 40%. And as we drill down further into the dashboard, so we can clearly see a loan type versus applicant credit type chart. So in this chart, we have one chart for loan approved and loan rejected. And Harsh, could you please increase the size of the screen?
I'll jump into,
So,
we're at the 2-minute mark for your presentation. Thanks.
okay. So we can clearly see that the loan is rejected for people who use any other model apart from these top 6 models. That's the applicant credit type. And Harsh, if you could scroll more down. These are the charts that show the gender and ethnicity. That's the loan denied. The loan has been denied for this gender and ethnicity. While on the right side, we can see the debt to income ratio for different states, which is one of the major risk factors while approving the loan. And apart from these, we have created 3 tables on the loan purpose, the details of which you can just analyze the loan and you can just get the data from this and just use them as per your convenience. Now, if you go to one geographical analysis there, Arsh, if you could go to the next. Yep. So this states the US states and the loan analysis. If you just try to click on any chart, it will give you the option of drill down there itself, and you can just have the view as per the ethnicity, race, debt to income ratio, and all the details. As we go to the bottom, we'll see more distribution in different states. And if we go really below, Here we can just see a comparison of the Dallas state with Austin, Texas with Austin and Dallas. We can clearly see that a white Hispanic or Latino, they have the debt to income ratio higher than Austin, which gets approved, while the loan denial would be 44.29 versus 43.86. So this is a very good chart when you want to let people know that what we believe, if somebody asks any questions regarding race and ethnicity, we can just let them know that this is what we have analyzed, and there's nothing that's getting wrong. It's based on the data. And if we just go to the final, the consumer behavior analysis. So here
We're at the 10-minute mark now, so if you conclude, we'll move to the questions.
Okay. So this is just based on the loan amount, and you can just get one view, and the consumer behavior analysis can be read on this, based on this. And apart from this charts and all, we also have an AI model that's a descriptive model that has been designed where you can put a lender's data details, and then you can get the results, should a loan be approved or not, based on those data. So this was the complete presentation. Sorry, we lost time because of some technical issues, but we are ready for another few questions.
Yep.
And thank you for the time.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we had a lot more that we could dig into, but we're limited by time. So go ahead. What are some of the questions?
Great, thank you very much, Team Lookers.